unfortunately my timing just ain't always right. Hey y'all, it's your girl Olivia Elaine and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do what I do best. Yep. I am about to do my hair. We're only going to straighten it. I actually did a closure quick weave on myself, I guess last week sometime. It's not the best, but it's cute. It's a 2x6 closure. Don't mind it right now. You gotta trust the process. Is it a crime to fall? You might be thinking, do you really need to do your hair? Yes. It's supposed to give bust down. It's giving down, but not bust. The more I scroll on TikTok and just social media period, the more I realize that life really is not one size fits all. I grew up in a way where I understood, I guess, that time deadlines don't mean everything. They mean something, but not everything. And I'm not talking about like the basic times, like grade school. You're expected to complete elementary school in a certain amount of time. I mean timing in a sense of reaching goals beyond that. For example, growing up we learn college takes 4 years just like high school. And you believe that until you experience college for yourself. I remember one time, I think I was in middle school, I had a family member that was taking a little bit longer to finish college, and I was talking to my mom about it, and she basically told me it's a marathon, not a race. And then she explained to me how college could pan out for some people and how some majors take longer than others and some workload is different than others. Summer school and college is different than summer school and grade school. And when you think about it, that's really true for life in general. It's not a race. It's a marathon, and it looks different for everybody. Now let me preface this next thing by saying this is not a relationship video. It's just the easiest and most common example that I could think of. I didn't grow up thinking that I had to be married with kids in order to, I guess, live a fulfilled life. I feel like it turned out that way because I had so many examples. Like my mom and daddy, they were married with kids, but my auntie was married without kids, and then my other auntie wasn't married with kids, and then my other auntie wasn't married and didn't have kids, but they were all satisfied in their choice. No one's life looked the same, but everybody still had a life that they enjoyed. So when people say things like, oh, I thought I would be married with kids by the time I was 25, I can't relate. But I say that to say a lot of the times we put deadlines on our goals, or I guess just life milestones, and when we don't reach that deadline, we start to feel like we're behind in life. And that's just not true. Literally, my freshman year of college, I started to realize that life does not always go as planned. And I say it began my freshman year of college because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to go to school. So I ended up going to a community college in my hometown for my first year. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just not what I had planned for myself at that point in my life. So when it happened that way, I was like, okay. But then my second year of college, I ended up going to the very school that I was trying not to go to, which is crazy because I ended up falling in love with the school and growing into half of the person that I am today. It's things like that that made me realize that life doesn't always go the way that we want it to go, but what's supposed to happen always ends up happening at the end of the day. The end result still gets accomplished. It's the in-between that look a little shaky, you know? Now, it took me a while to understand and accept the fact that things don't always go as planned. Of course, it took me a while to get that, but we made it there eventually. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, I would like for it to go this way, but who knows what's really gonna happen because God gonna do what he want to do regardless. And something that I had to learn over the years is that I need to let go of timing because some things just can't be timed. There's a difference between, oh, I'm gonna give myself 30 days to make better food choices and start being physically active, and oh, I need to be the CFO of this certain company by the time I'm 27. Because what if 27 comes and you still just an associate? Are you gonna feel like you failed? Because you're still an associate. And that's still a big deal. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with putting a time limit on your goals, because quiet as it's kept, that is how you stay motivated. That is how you stay on track. That is how you keep yourself in the running. I'm just saying, don't be married to that time, because in the case that it maybe doesn't happen, you need to be able to accept the fact that it didn't happen now, but that just means it's gonna happen later and greater. There are so many things that I expected to happen for me so long ago, and I'm still waiting on them. But I just had to accept the fact that it's not time yet. But when that time does come, best believe I'm gonna be ready. And clearly I'm still working on this. I literally made a video not too long ago talking about how over it I was that certain things weren't happening for me. Imagine. But I just have that little moment of disappointment, and I keep it pushing. And I just have to find peace with the fact that what's meant to be will be, and unfortunately my timing just ain't always right. At the end of the day, things happen the way that they are supposed to happen. The in-between might be a little shaky, but that ending, I am so excited to get this relaxer in my head. When I say I won't leave out so bad, but at this point, y'all, it's been so long since I've had a relaxer that I'm literally natural again. Ain't no shame in my game. We going right back to the relaxers. I miss having leave out, y'all. But the only reason I have a closure in my head right now is because I don't know how to be a straight natural. I don't want to get a relaxer until I'm ready to get these tape ins, because I need it to be as fresh as possible. I'm so excited to get this relaxer, to get these tape ins. I know I said I wanted a hybrid with, you know, sewing in the back, tape ins at the top, but I'm low-key thinking about getting a full head of tape ins. I don't know. I have my consultation book, so we're gonna see. I can't remember the day of my appointment, but let's say my appointment's on Wednesday. My consultation is on Wednesday. I'm getting a relaxer on Tuesday. Getting that consultation on Wednesday, and then I'm getting those tape ins, whatever I end up getting, like that Monday or Tuesday, that next week. This video is probably like 5 minutes, and I'm okay with that. I just have to get my yaps off. Yeah, I did not post a video last week. I had nothing to say, no thoughts. Y'all know what's in my head. La 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 la. Grad school, study for the comp exam. Oh, you have practicum, you need to do these reports. Oh, you have homework. My mind couldn't handle too much last week. And a lot of times when I make my videos, this is how I end up making my videos, y'all. Because listen, I am a certified yapper. You just admit it. You come to my page for the yaps, right? Right. We do the same makeup look every time. Regardless, we still be doing makeup though, and we do hair sometimes too. And sometimes we even do a little vlog. But the main focus is the yaps. Now, I can yap for days. But sometimes I have a topic stuck in my head for days. The way that I said, the more that I scroll on social media, the more I realize that life is not one size fits all. That's been on my mind for probably 4 days now. And I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video about it. And that's literally how all my videos go. All the time I just yap. But sometimes I come with a topic in my head because I have that topic on my mind for more than one day. Now, some topics I have in my mind that I probably would never come on this camera and talk about because we're a little unhinged. I love this eyebrow gel. Before I finally got the actual eyebrow gel, which is probably just still got to be glue gel, I was just using the glue gel with the eyebrow brush. Let me tell y'all something. A wax stick gonna last. I've had this wax stick for a long time. A lot of times when I watch TV, Netflix, Hulu, whatever, I like to be mobile. So I'm watching on my iPad or my laptop. Because if I go in my closet, I want to be able to still watch it in my closet. You can't necessarily do that if you're watching on the TV and the TV mounted on the wall. So I never feel like I had to rush to get a TV. And I never even miss having a TV. The only time I feel bad about not having a TV is when I have company over. I'm like, oh, I wish I had a TV for you to watch. I feel kind of bad. I have to get a TV, friends. And it's not even that I have company over so often. But when I do have company over, I feel bad because I don't have a TV for them to watch. Oh, let's talk about this. It's still summer. It's still summer. It's the beginning of September. It's not fall yet. I love fall just as much as the next girl. I actually thrive in the fall. I just got done doing my social calendar 2 days ago for the fall. But it ain't fall yet. Let's stop trying to rush time. I was about to say I got to buzz down just in time for the fall. But it ain't fall yet. But, okay. I usually don't like black hair on me, but the past few times that I've had black hair, I've actually enjoyed it. And this is one of those times. Anyway, friends, we are done with our hair. I really appreciate you coming and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. Bye, y'all.